Hello everyone, this is Mr. Underbudget. Right now we are going to weebly.com and we are going to go through some of the features on the site and why I think it's a good idea for you to sign up for it. So right now, if you don't have an account with Weebly, go to sign up and you can go through the sign up procedure. It's really not hard. I'm sure you can sign up with Facebook. I'm going to go to login. I'm just going to log in with Facebook. It lets me do things. We'll just start with a fresh site. And it gives you the option when you go to a new site, if you want to sell online or have an online store, you can put not now, yes, no, it doesn't matter, because you can go back and redo it. Because if you like to add a store, then you just go back and add a store. So we're just going to start with something small. Business. You can go to business, you can go to portfolio, personal, event, and blog, which is the one I normally do. So right now I'm just going to pick the first one. And we are going to go with this one. Theme preview. You can just check out what the theme looks like. If you don't like it, just close it, go back, pick up another one, but it doesn't really matter because there's a lot you can do with this. I will show you exactly what I'm talking about when we start editing. Okay. Let's register a new domain name. If you have a domain you want to use here, you can use that instead of getting the subdomain of, for instance, mine's telekinesiszone.weebly.com. If you want just a regular .com, you're going to have to buy one, and I'll go over that in another video. But right now, we are just going to use the subdomain. And I don't know, starting a blog. Of course it's not available. Now. Huh. It works for me. Continue. Okay. So now we have starting our blog. Let's go over a couple of things. One, this is the build portion, which is your edit portion of Weebly. You can put in a title, image gallery, slideshow if you want, button, more break map. Now, it also has the encode feature, which you're going to want to use if you have, I use it for Google AdSense. I guess a lot of the other stuff is covered, so I just use it for Google AdSense. But you have your badges, your buttons, blog author, blog feed, and these are all going to be in your sidebar. Your structure, if you want to space or divide. Your media, if you want to put any of this in, which I always use just that one pretty much. Now, if you're doing the store and you want to go to the e-commerce stuff, where you put stuff in categories or products, which is a pretty good format for doing it. But social icons, contact form, Google AdSense is another way you can do it. Now, the way they have everything laid out is pretty easy to go over. So the next one you have to do with pages. These are your pages that are going to appear right here. If you want to use a different theme, then you can, with them appearing in different spots and different areas. But this is it. So if you want to say work on your about page, you go to your about page, and now that your about page is loaded, then you go to build, and you can build on your about page, which you can change the name, you can change the logo, and you can turn it off, which I wouldn't recommend. I like people knowing what they're looking at. Now, this is the storefront. If you want to go into the storefront, I will go over this later, but I never use this storefront. I've never used the Weebly storefront. but I do know about it. So close that. Your apps. This you'll have to go over and just try some stuff in here, because I don't buy apps on here, but you can go through and check those out. I think this is a new feature, I'm not actually sure. And we'll go through your settings. So this is where it comes down to a lot of stuff like the editors, and you control what your members are. You add members, you add groups. This would be when you get really deep into it. Right now we just want to be able to build a page so we can start learning SEO and start having our own blog or having our own store. So start with the general settings. Obviously your title, your category. See, like I said before, you can change all of this stuff. Password protect is good, especially if you have a store. Navigation, you don't want to connect your Facebook and any other things you have. If you have Twitter, if you have Instagram, connect all of it. The best thing you can do with the site is connect it so it is linked to other sites. Alright, let's go with SEO. This is the description. How to start a blog now. Easy ways to start a blog. Great. Your meta keys. We'll just go blog. Yeah. Start a blog. Whatever. We're not going over the keywords right now. This is just to show you. The footer code, header code, and the 301 directs. Which, if you don't know any of this stuff, you can just look up what the basics of everything are. So this is your help, just in case you get stuck with anything. I've never personally had a problem with Weebly. Everything pretty much flows together really well. So let's start with this. Let's start with home. Actually, we're gonna go to press. Back. Okay, this page. Delete. Don't want you. This page. Delete. Also don't want you. So like I said, this is just gonna be quick. I'm just gonna show you some of the features. Alright, so go with your title. That'd be a blog. When you're in this type of blog, which this is a blog setup, what you have is your blog on this side and all your other stuff on that side. It's pretty much the basic layout of a blog, but you're also going to have this create a free Weebly site on the bottom of your Weebly site if you do not have your own domain name. And there are ways to work around it. I don't know all the code for it, but it is out there. With your header layout, you can edit the background, you can change the size. Sometimes I just get rid of the header altogether, depends on what I'm doing. You can add images and text, slideshow, like I said, buttons and embedded code. So whenever you do anything to your page, always publish as the same one. Continue, if it would do it, and it will publish to all the places that you want to share with. Now with this, there's an upgraded version. I've never used an upgraded version. Like I said, yeah, my YouTube channel is about pretty much anything I can get for relatively cheap or free, so I don't upgrade anything. But if I ever do, I will put up a review of what I think about it. But as for Weebly itself, I think is a really good starting place for just making a site for free and getting yourself into it and getting it up and running. So let's go down here. Alright, so I put the title post in there, and if you're not looking at anything, you're not going to be able to see it, but you have to go into the box. If it would let me. It won't. There it is. Oh, wow, this is horrible. Can we change that lettering? Of course we can't. Nope. Theme. Goodbye. Change theme. I don't like you. Yeah, this looks delicious. Choose theme. I don't care. No previews. Just give me not that crap. Better. See, like I said, when you change this theme, nothing really drastically changes. It's the same layout. You get different text, maybe you get different background colors, which you can change all that anyways. So let's do an image, which now we'll have an image up in this area, which we don't want. And delete it. I don't know why they would have that one like that. But, okay, to go in and do a post, you're going to go here, new post. And then you have your area right here. And it brings up this, post title. You have your elements. Like text. This is text. And more text. You can take an image and put it anywhere in there. Which, I don't know what's wrong with this theme, but it's being dumb. Finally make this video for you guys and find you a dumb one. But also what I recommend doing is breaking things into sections. Like make this one text, then this one an image, and then finish out the text. You know, break it down like that. That way you can change all the aspects of everything. As for gallery and images, let's see. We'll save that, we won't post it. Alright, so let's go to one that's built. Marcus Reed. This is my site. Alright, so I customized the background. See, I add, this is the title, stuff like that. This is the post. I threw my Google ads in here. I have a link to Amazon product, which I also left a review for. But as you can see, there's a lot you can do with this, and this is how the blog comes out. Like this. See, it's just a basic blog type is the title. You can put another title in there. It's got your stuff to share, stuff to like, retweet, in your comments area. So like I said, there's not a lot to building a web page, especially when everything's laid out for you. So if you guys have any questions about anything, just let me know and I'll go through another video and do whatever you guys need me to do. But right now, I'm just gonna end it. Oh, the other thing that's getting these up here. The pages, when you go to pages, you can add pages. Just add any kind of page, blog page, standard page. I recommend if you are not doing a blog, just to add a standard page. You know, just if you don't know what you're doing. If you know it's going to be a product or a category, obviously add those, but yeah. And just get on, log in, it's free. I recommend just playing around with it for a while. And remember, whenever you do something, publish it. That way it saves all the pieces one at a time. It may seem tedious, but I'm telling you right now, one time you're not going to publish something and you're going to lose something important. It's gonna happen. Alright. Thank you guys very much for watching. This is Mr. Under Budget, and I will see you later.